Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome back to my channel, and sorry if it's echoey. I'm in my bathroom because in my room it's so loud because my fan is on because it's freaking hot. So you probably wouldn't hear me if I talked to my room. But anywho, this is my first ever reading vlog. Woo! Yeah, no. It is really late. It's like 2 minutes till 10. So I have been having trouble getting through The Darkest Minds book. I started reading it before I see the movie coming out August 8th, I believe. Maybe I have like 200 pages left of the book. It's a 400 and something page book. But, you know, okay, it's a dystopian book. And I feel like my dystopian days were when the Divergent series is coming out, like with movies and stuff. So I'm not like really in for the dystopian books now, but I read it for the movie, but it's just making me lag on because it's not my style anymore. It was when the Divergent series is coming out. But anywho, yeah, I picked up the book, I want to say beginning, middle of June, and it is now like July, like 6th, 7th. It's taken me a long time to read it, and I'm not proud of that. And I was just thinking, because I see a lot of people getting out their June wrap up or what I read in June, and I was like looking through my Goodreads, the read section, and seeing like, okay, I need to do my June wrap up, and I was looking at the books I read in the month of June, and it's like I haven't read anything in June because I didn't finish anything in June. I'm still reading books that I'm having like trouble getting through. So yeah, so there's gonna be no June wrap up because I didn't even finish any books this month. This month was chaotic just to begin with. But yeah, and sorry if I look bleh. It's nighttime. But yeah. But I'm currently catching up with my booktube, like people I've subscribed to and just YouTubers in general. Catching up with the videos and then reading The Darkest Minds. So yeah, let's get to it. Hey guys, so it's the next day. It's like the evening, like 7:30 the next day, and I haven't read since the last you saw, so I haven't read all day. And I think I showed you where I ended up at last night when I stopped reading. I'm on page 369, chapter 23 of The Darkest Minds, and shit's getting done. It's good, it's okay. Like, it's entertaining, it's enjoyable, but like I said last night, dystopian's just not my thing right now, so it's not like wowing me. But yeah, I'm gonna start reading this again right now. But I went to the library today, didn't do the Follow Me Around or library book haul because I didn't go for me. Like, once a month I get books from my grandma. She loves it when I get books for her because I guess I'm really good at picking out the good books for her. And when I go to get my grandma her new library books, there's always a book sale at the library that I go to get her books. And I got 2 books from the library sale. It's like $1 for a book, so I got 2 books. The first one, well actually, this is the first one. The first one I saw was Tumble and Fall by Alexandra Coates. coats. I'm not really sure. It looked pretty. It caught my eye. Well, the spine caught my eye. It's really pretty. I think it's about like a pre-apocalyptic world where the world is just like beginning to end. And the world is spinning. Disasters, asteroid hits, counting the days, the times you spend with your family and friends. And yeah, I got this book. I feel like the last 2 books I got at my library book sale, they were like books that I DNF'd. So hopefully this is a lot better than the other 2 books. So yeah. And the other book I got was a book that I've always have been interested in for like the past year, but I just never really like thought of buying it. But I found it and I'm like, oh, I know you. Cool. It was just like a lucky find. And that is From Here to Eternity, Traveling the World to Find the Good Death by Caitlin Doughty? I'm not sure, but look at the cover. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. How different cultures, how they handle deaths of loved ones or friends. And she goes from like Indonesia to Mexico to places that I cannot pronounce, and like the different rituals and stuff of how they deal with death. I read in here somewhere that she's a mortician, I think. So these are the 2 books that I got from my library today while getting my grammar books. But on my Goodreads, you'll probably see, like, currently reading is the Book of Broken Hearts by Sarah Auckler. Yeah, I tried getting into this, like, I think I was like, maybe a chapter in, but the writing is weird. I don't like the dialogue. I didn't like the vibe. And so, I don't know if it's just the timing right now that I'm not into this book. Maybe I'll pick it up again sometime, but I guess DNF'd it for now. So yeah, all that explanation. Now I'm gonna get to reading, hopefully, the rest of The Darkest Minds. So, update, I just got to chapter 25 of The Darkest Minds, which is page 406. So, I have 100 pages left of The Darkest Minds, and I'm trudging through. I'm only reading this book so I can see the movie, book before the movie, but if there wasn't ever going to be a movie, I probably wouldn't have picked this book up. It's not really my genre anymore. Like I said, back in the Divergent days, when the franchise is out, I probably would have read this back then, but it's good. I'm just trudging through. I'm trudging really hard. So from the clip that you just saw to the clip now, it's been like a good 4 hours. It didn't take me that long to read to like a 400 pages area, because I went over to my friend's house, on my best friend's house, to watch the new episode of The Bachelorette, and I just came back and just read the last like 20 pages? No, 30 pages left where I left off before I went to my friend's house. So I'm finally in the 400 page area. I wish I liked it more than just trying to get through the story, but so that's all the reading I'm going to be doing tonight. I might go to Half Price Books tomorrow with my best friend. She asked me when I went over to watch The Bachelorette, the new episode of it. I was like, do you have to ask? Yes. So I might film a little bit when going there with her. So it's the next day. It's early morning. Well, not really early morning. It's 10:45. And I'm heading over to my friends, my besties. So we're gonna eat breakfast and then we're gonna go Half Price Books. To follow me around, kind of. Because I'm doing a reading vlog, so. Yeah. I was looking for you, like, where'd you go? You're like, oh, really?
That way, and then they started going that way, so I like went.
I was just like, ah! I almost got ran over. Okay, so hey guys, I'm back home from Half Price Books with my bestie, and I got 2 books. One of them was on the clearance, so I paid $2 for it, and I didn't realize that it's the first book in the series I have is hardcover, and I just got the paperback version of the sequel to the series. And I'm not mad about it because it was $2, so can't be like upset about it. Beautiful Darkness by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. So yeah. And then the next book I got is a different book than I usually get. It's a way different book than I usually get. It's not like a story or anything. It is a self-help book, and I've already started reading it. It's You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero. Sincero? I don't know. It was $7.99, $8 at Goodreads. At Half Price Books, and in the self-help section, there's this lady there. She's read this. She said this is an amazing book, and she is looking for the second book in this series of self-help books. It's good. I like it so far. But that's all I got at Half Price Books today with my adventure with my friend. And I'm gonna get back on reading hopefully 50 pages of The Darkest Minds. Then the next 50 pages I can read on Monday, and then I'll be done with the book. Hallelujah. Yeah. This is a big one. But that's where I am. So I'll check in with y'all later. Hey guys, so it is Sunday night. I got back from my class. It is 11:30 at night, and I am dying to finish The Darkest Minds. So I'm going to finish reading the last 50 pages I have of The Darkest Minds. Yeah. So, I just finished The Darkest Minds book. And that ending, like really? I'm feeling like I should do a non-spoiler book review. I'm probably gonna do that, so I'm not gonna really tell you how I feel about it. So you'll just have to tune in to watch for non-spoiler book review of The Darkest Minds by Alexander Bracken. But the story was okay. It was your typical dystopian book, but the ending is just cliche, I guess. But yeah.